One of the most responded to techniques that I used in my channel is how to live independently when you have cerebral palsy or another similar physical disability. Oftentimes I get messages saying, how do you live so independently when you do have cerebral palsy? So I figured I'll kind of share about how I do live independently. I never thought when I was 18 years old I would still live at home in my mid-20s. However, it happened that way, and I think part of the reason it did happen that way is because when I was 18 years old, before I went to college, I was really debating on going to a faraway $30,000 a year school or going close home. So my dad invited me to a Dave Ramsey seminar, and the debt can be a really detrimental thing because you can't always control where your next paycheck's coming from, but you can control how much money you save when you are earning money, and you can control how much money you spend in your younger years particularly, so you can set yourself up for a good financial situation in the future. So ultimately I went to that seminar and I realized I'm going to stay at home for college. I still went to an accredited university where I learned a lot, but it did take me 5 years to graduate. And I didn't have any debt when I graduated, mainly because I was working. It was around $6,000 a year for tuition, but I probably made around $15,000 a year throughout college, so I was able to pay my way through college, and I lived at home, so I didn't have too many bills, and that really helped. I thought I'd move out right when I graduated college. However, that didn't happen because I realized it's a lot easier, especially with a physical disability. So I'm glad I went to that seminar, and ultimately it really helped me get a better financial situation in life. That seminar alone probably over my lifetime is gonna save me millions of dollars. But here's the thing, I've known people that I work with who are much smarter than me and just do a lot better at the job. However, they really have no secure financial situation. They live paycheck to paycheck. This was something Dave Ramsey brought up, is you're in control of your job to an extent. You can always do your best and work hard. However, at the end of the day, you're not the one who writes the paycheck. So there's a few ways that you could leave your position without really knowing, and I've had that happen a few times in my life where it's been really difficult. If I wouldn't have been in such a good financial situation, it would have been a lot more difficult. Especially when you have a disability, getting that financial situation really good when you're young is such an important thing to do. So who knows how I'll be walking in my 50s, and even if I'll be able to work. As long as I continue to build my current financial situation, I'll probably be a millionaire in my 40s. So if you want to live independently with your disability, you got to get out of debt and you got to sacrifice some things. And I'd really encourage you to see Dave Ramsey. He's a really big help to people as far as motivating them to quit living paycheck to paycheck, especially if you do.